Okay, so it's like 10 p.m. but I felt like telling the story now, so I'm gonna tell it. Here we go. Hey, what's up guys, it's Mario, and today I'm back with a new video. This week's theme is story time, and I'm going to tell you a story about when me and my family almost died in North Carolina. Thanks, Weston. So I'm going to get right to it. This was the winter of 2014, so 2 winters ago. My family went up to North Carolina for a ski trip that we do like every year. So we were all at the ski resort. It was all fun. We went to go skiing, snowboarding. This was at like 5 p.m.-ish, and when it was already starting to get a little bit dark. But my mom can't ski because she has a hip replacement, so she was inside like a huge like glass building. So let me explain the layout. It's the glass building, the building where you can like rent your snowboards and like skis and that stuff. And the actual like hill is all up here, like it's all over there. My mom's in the building where you can eat food, relax, cool down, like get a drink of hot chocolate. And then me and my dad and my sisters were out in the snow skiing. We were up on like the top. Me and my dad were like on the diamond, like wrecking Ralph, whatever it's called. We see that everyone, like, there's less and less people, and we just kept going. Like, we didn't realize it at the moment, but then, like, I kind of got it after. So we just kept going up and down, and then out of nowhere, we hear, like, this siren, like, a really loud freaking alarm, like, blasting. We're still at the top, we're coming down from the hill, like, really worried at this point. So we come down, it's already, like, turning night, like, dark night. So we get down, everybody's, like, gone. Not everybody, but there's, like, very little amount of people gone. We meet up with my mom inside the glass building. She's confused about what's happening, we're confused about what's happening. Like, no one really knows what's happening. What I remember is that we're, like, still having fun, we're chilling, we're drinking hot chocolate, we're eating food, not snowboarding anymore, but we're eating food and chilling. And we realized that, like, nobody's here anymore. Like, literally, you could say there were 200 people there. There's 20 people there now. So we go, like, drop off our snowboards and ask around, like, what's happening. And as soon as we leave the glass building, like, we were the last people in the glass building. As soon as we leave, that thing locks. It freaking locks us out. So we don't have access to anything indoors anymore other than that little ski, like, drop-off and snowboard drop-off area. So at this point we're like really freaked out because we heard an alarm, everybody's like gone, and it's like nighttime. I forgot to mention, at this point, like, it was snowing like bad. It was like bad snow. It was like a blizzard type of snow. It was coming out really bad, really fast, really cold. It was just terrible. So we were walking to drop off our snowboards and skis, and that place closed. They left like a little slot where you can put your stuff, write your name on a freaking piece of paper, and put it with it. Like, no one's there. Everybody evacuated the premises. At this point it was like freezing cold. Snow hitting us, we could barely walk. It was like winter as ugh. So we're freaking out, we don't really know what to do. We're like barely moving. It's like the coldest you could, I cannot stress it enough. It is the coldest you can think of. Like, it is very cold. It's a blizzard. It's like a snow blizzard hitting you in the freaking face. My face felt like it was like ice. Like, when I would touch it, it was hard. It was literally hard. So we go to the car. We're gonna try and leave because apparently there's a blizzard coming. The alarm was because everybody needs to go. It's gonna be dangerous. It's nighttime, like, it gets very cold. The road is gonna be very slippery, which I'll get to in a second because something happens with that. So we get to the car. We try to open the car. The doors, they're like, we unlock the car. Okay, listen, we unlock the car, but the doors are shut from the ice. It's so cold that the doors froze shut. So after like hitting it with stuff, or what did we do? I don't even remember what we did. But it was just bad. We were just trying to get it open it. We did it at one point. My mom, who has the hip replacement, like, she can't be in the cold too much, so she went straight into the car. We tried to turn on the car. The car would not turn on. So imagine just being in a ski resort, like, where there's no hotel. The hotel's like 5 miles away, and imagine walking down in a blizzard. No, but it's like 5 miles away, and you don't have contact with anyone. Your car doesn't work, so you can't get to your own hotel. Everybody's gone. It's snowing. Your car doesn't work. Like, like, what are we supposed to do at this point? So me, being the brave little boy I am, I went with my dad, and we went to like walk around, see what's going on. I'm crying. Like, I'm crying because I feel like we're gonna die. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere in the cold. Car's not working, we can't get like to our hotel, we're all freezing to death, literally like ice cold. Like, if a tear like stayed on my face, it would freeze there. Like, it's freezing. So after a long time of searching, it was like, this has been like, think about this, it's been 3 hours in like a blizzard. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 hours in a blizzard. So we find this little place finally. It's like a little restaurant where there's a bar. These people were in a bar just like drinking it up. They were having fun like in the middle of a blizzard. I'm like, do you not know there's an emergency going on, like a weather emergency? Like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? But at this point, me and my dad were just like freaking out. Then we saw that there was this bus that would come every once in a while. And we were like, help, how do we get to the bus? And then they were like, oh, here, go to this bus little station station and they'll help you, they'll get you a ticket and all that stuff. So we're like, yeah, we're walking there now, like, let's go, Dad. So I don't know what's happening with my sisters and my mom right now. I don't know if they're freaking out, but I know I'm freaking out so bad at this point. I'm like, Dad, please, we need to get home. We're gonna die. We're literally gonna die. So we're at the bus station and we get there and they're like, and we ask, is the bus coming soon? Like, we need a bus. We need to get to our hotel, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the hotel name. And they were like, yeah, there's a bus coming in like 20 minutes, but it's full. I think you're gonna have to wait an hour. So then we start freaking out more because in an hour we're probably gonna die in the middle of the snow blizzard. The only place like we could be in is the bar, but I don't know why we didn't go to the bar. I don't know. So we go back to my car. We try and call people with chains. We see like a couple families like putting chains on their wheels because you can't drive the cars. So we like call up anybody, any contacts we have on our phone. Our phones died too. They died. So we're stranded. Nothing, no bus, no nothing. So we go back to the bus station. We're like, we need to get to our hotel now. Like, my mom has a hip replacement. My sisters are dying. Like, the wind is hitting us so hard. We're like falling back. Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Sorry, this is such a long video, but whatever. So we're at the bus right now. The bus, actually, like, one of the buses just left. And the other one's coming literally like 5 minutes. It's coming like right now. So I'm like, oh my God, we need to go back to the car, get my mom, get my sisters, and we need to run right back down to the bus. Ugh, this is where it got stressful. So on the way to my mom, my dad fell. He fell, like the ice, I guess it was just way too cold. Then I broke down. I was like, what are we gonna do? I was hugging him. I was trying to like warm him up. I didn't know what to do. And then I was screaming for like my mom. I was screaming for everyone. No one would hear me. I got him to get up finally after like 5 minutes of him just laying there like frozen. Like, he just didn't feel good. I don't know what it was. It was bad. His leg was hurting too because he has like knee replacements or knee like surgeries, whatever. So we go back up. We find my mom. They take long to walk because they're freezing. They're like, oh, it was so bad, guys. You don't understand. So the bus is here. They're like, we can't wait anymore. We can't wait anymore. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, please. I'm like crying to the driver. Please, please, please wait for my mom. I'm on the bus already. My sister's on the bus with me, Kat. And my mom's walking with my dad and my big sister. And I'm freaking out to the bus driver. I'm like, please, crying. He's like, it's okay, don't worry. They waited for her. We got on the bus. Now, this bus was giant because it needed to carry a lot of people. It wasn't a lot of people. It was like 15 people, but like it was a really big bus. So in order to get out of the like resort, there was like a turn here, like over a mountain ledge. Then you go up, then a mountain ledge again. Like I remember this really well because that's where we died. Literally, like my soul like felt like it was gonna fall off. We were on the bus and there was this really bad ledge, and apparently the bus driver didn't have much control of what was happening on the road because of the blizzard and the like ice street. So at this point we were this is what happened. We were turning and we didn't turn. I don't know if we turned too sharp and it drifted, or like if we didn't turn enough. I don't know. But the bus drifted so much that the back of it was hanging. That we got to the point where recap. I was having a good ski trip. It was all good. I got to the point where I got locked out of my car. I couldn't find shelter. I couldn't do anything. Now I'm on a bus. That's the only way to get back to my hotel. And it's about to fall off a hill. Like, a mountain. It's about to fall off a mountain. So we're tipping on the freaking thing. And we're tipping on the thing. Everybody's freaking out. But the bus driver had like a little speaker thing, like where he could talk. So it's like, everybody stay calm, do not like make any harsh movements. Any harsh movements will cause the ice to make it slip off, blah blah blah. I don't remember exactly what he said. And at this point I was just like, we're gonna die. Thank you, mommy. Love you, mommy. Love you, daddy. Love all of you. Love you, family. We're screwed. And this when Jesus Christ hit me in the face and he was like, Mario, wake the up. You need to like get your together. You need to pull your head out of your you know, you do all this. And I was like, okay, let's do this. Ready? We're all gonna walk to the front of the bus very slowly. And the guy was like, no, don't come. And I was like, I'm trusting my gut. So I walk up to the front of the bus. I'm like, okay, we're good. Walk out of the bus. Mom, come on. Walk out of the bus. Walk out of the bus. Walk out of the bus. We all walked out of the bus. The bus was fine. At this point, like, there was another car, and I guess they were trying to help. I don't remember. Oh my God, it sucks that I don't remember. I have really bad memory. But we got the bus back. Then we went back to the hotel, and at this point, the blizzard was so bad. It was like feet of snow. It was terrible, and the place I was next to was like next to a forest, which was really scary. But anyways, so we got to the hotel finally after like 3 stops, and us like almost dying. I remember this. I don't remember too well, but it was just really, really scary. So the wind at this point got really, really bad. The wind could push me back, and I could fall. So what happened was, it didn't happen to me, it was my big sister. So we had to walk completely around all the buildings in my hotel. Like, there's like a whole bunch of buildings because it's like a resort. We had to walk around all the buildings, around like a mile walk in the snow. And the wind was so bad, the jackets, if you opened it, you would fly back. So my big sister, she was like this. She was like holding her jacket closed. We had like face mask. I had a face mask on because I felt like I was gonna die. Like my face felt like it was frozen again. I'm stressing it because it was cold. So yeah, my big sister, I guess it might have flew open. I don't know what it's called. She fell back. Hit my little sister in the head. She fell back. They were both laying there. The snow kept hitting them. I felt like they were drowning in the snow. We tried to get them up. My arm was hurting because I was doing so much when it was like frozen. My mom was just trying to get to the hotel. My dad was like so we're all just like really trying to get back in, and then we get to the hotel and everything's fine. Everything was good. Golly, we just took like warm showers. I don't know if that was a good story time. Let's hope that was a good story time. At least you know what happened to me in the winter of 2014. But yeah, everybody, that is it for this story time video. It might have been a little bit longer than you expected it to, or it might have been longer than you wanted it to, but that was my story time. You wanted to know my story? There it is. The time I almost died on a bus in a blizzard and was stranded and didn't know what was going on, and my sister hit her head, and my big sister fell because there was too much wind, and my mom almost lost her hip again, and my dad like fell and fainted basically. So yeah, everybody, make sure to go subscribe and like, and my social media is going to be down below, and I love you all so much, and I will see you next Thursday with a new video. Week 4 of our journey is almost over. Make sure to watch Weston's video tomorrow. I don't know what story he has. Oh, I do know what story he has. It's an exciting one. It's exciting. Alright, love you all so much. I will see you all next Thursday. Goodbye.